Welcome to the Science of Jiu Jitsu on KnuckleJunkies.com. This week we have a quick documentary featuring MMA fighter AJ Siscoe.
Whenever you think about Jiu Jitsu, a lot of people think they know what Jiu Jitsu is when they start, or maybe they're fighting amateur MMA, and everybody knows the guillotine, everybody knows the armbar. These things are part of MMA now. Like it's evolved to the point of where like everyone has to have jiu-jitsu to fight at a pro level. Okay, like they can not do it, but they're not going to go very far. AJ was a very talented individual when he came in. Very athletic, very strong, very smart. But at the same time, he just didn't have that foundation in jiu-jitsu. He had some stuff he could do really well, but he didn't understand how it linked together and how it connected. Now everything's connected. As he's doing all that, what's my hand doing?
AJ is he's an interesting guy because when he first came in, you think here's another douchey guy that wants to come in and learn MMA. But the interesting thing about AJ is he wanted to learn jiu-jitsu and he wanted to get better, and he was so thankful to be involved with that, and he really loved jiu-jitsu. And the fact that he embraced that in such a way and was so thankful for the time and energy you put into him and tried to help him to get better just made you want to help him more. He's a guy that you just really root for and cheer for once you get to know him. And I think that's really what makes him special. He's got so much heart, it's ridiculous.
I think I'm so thankful because it means so much to me, and everyone that's helping me put forth my best effort and help push me, from my training partners to the people that go out of their way to invite me to their gym, from everybody that does everything for me. Tyler Bishop shooting videos for me, inviting me to competition classes, all that. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be anybody. I'd just be another fish in the ocean. I wouldn't be able to make a difference. And the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is because people are helping me. I wouldn't be where I am today without all the people that surround me. When I win, I didn't win, my team won. When I lose, I let them down. I feel like it's my responsibility to win for them, for everybody that helped me. So I feel like I owe them a thank you. I owe them a win.
Look at him. First blue belt tournament, he goes out there and really doesn't get scored upon. No points scored against him. So wins the whole tournament at his first blue belt tournament. What does that say? Well, it's technique. It's technique. It's putting together a game plan that benefits his attributes. Jiu-jitsu is attribute driven. We all can't do everything that the other person can do, but AJ is excelling at finding out what his body's good at, and that's why he's excelling in jiu-jitsu and MMA. So the difference between him now and then, the foundation is set. The foundation is set for him to build off whatever his body can do, and it's endless.
The way I was brought up, my mom's really done a lot for me. My dad has. My whole family's really been there for me, and it just, one day I was thinking about it, and it's like I have an incredible life. My parents keep a roof over my head and support me day in and day out and just let me do this. If I had to pay rent or pay for this or that and put all this money out, I couldn't be able to train 6 days a week. So I'm very thankful, and my mom's a very caring and loving person, and she put forth a lot of effort in me, and my dad's always been there to support me. So it's just like I have to be thankful because I live the greatest life ever. I get to train 6 days a week, 3 times a day, instead of working on the weekends or doing this or that. It's just I have so many people around me, and it just makes you realize that you can make a difference and you can do great things, but you can't do it alone.
He doesn't use his big toe enough when striking. Probably something he needs to work on. Well, the big toe is the strongest toe out of all your feet. Connected to your foot muscle. Right here. So when you kick somebody with it, knock them out. Big toe.
Hardest thing to overcome is definitely the food. They call me Fat Kid here because I love Oreos, cake, pizza, you name it, I'll eat it. So the hardest part is watching everybody eat and not being able to eat and cutting weight. I started out for this weight cut at 172. I'm now down to the high 140s, and it took a lot of hard work and really believing in myself, because it's hard when somebody's eating a piece of cake right in front of you and you're eating a piece of broccoli. It's really not the funnest thing. So honestly, the hardest part for me is the grind and the weight cut. I hate cutting weight. Fighting's important to me because I really honestly feel like that's what I was put here to do. I really don't work. I train full time, 6 days a week, 3 times a day. It's just, I feel like this is what I was put here to do, and if I'm not, that's fine, but I have to put forth my best effort, work as hard as I can to try to make it, to see where I can go with it, and if I don't make it, that's fine, I can get a normal job, but who wouldn't want to be a fighter? I get to choke people out and get paid for it. It's awesome.
AJ's fight takes place February 15th versus Damian Newman at Ameristar Casino and is presented by Rumble Time Promotions.
I'd like to thank Cozen Fight Gear, BishopBJJ.com, Gracie United St. Louis, Victory Training, Midwest Krav Maga, Primitive Pest Control, the Vault Bar and Grill, and B13 for their support through this fight.
Now it's time for our Jiu Jitsu to MMA move of the week. This week's move is a flying triangle. Notice whenever I go for head control, Jen is able to secure my head and jump to the triangle. Here it is from another angle in slow motion. You can see how she holds my wrist as she jumps to the triangle. She's able to secure my arm and get it across and make the final adjustments to get the tap. Thanks for watching The Science of Jiu Jitsu on KnuckleJunkies.com.